longer than that. We're gonna knock out 30 minutes of Vinyasa. Simple stuff. Hopefully just balance. We'll start with our feet at hip listed arms. And if you're not sure, you can just reach down with 2 fists and place between the feet and come right back down. And from here, lift up all the toes, which is build an arch of the foot. 4 corners of the feet, grounded into the mat. Put the toes down. Slide down the knees, tuck the tailbone, pull the stomach in, lift up the chest, pull out the shoulders. Then bring the chin back over the chest. Bring the palms to center, press the palms together. Feel the engagement of the shoulders. Also, press your thumbs into your chest, to your back breaking point right there. That helps with calmness. A lot of yoga classes, they tell you to set your intention. You do that here, and what that might sound like is I'm just going to enjoy every breath of movement. But as options, you also dedicate your practice to somebody else that you're thinking about. Just send that energy out. Have the eyes gently closed. Notice your balance physically, mentally, emotionally. Just notice. Take deeper inhales here. Maybe expand out, inhale, and deflate a little bit as you exhale. 1,000 waves. At the top of your next inhale, pause for a little bit, start to control the breath. Something we don't do off the bat. At the bottom of the exhale, I want you to pause a little bit as well. Not exerting the breath. Just take a full exhale. Eyes open. Release the palms, take them off the side, up overhead. Face the palms together. Drop the shoulders. Pull the stomach in. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, reach the hips come all the way down, reach for the toes, and let the head drop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale, all the way up, reach high. Exhale, hold. Just loosening up the spine. Inhale, exhale, hold. Inhale, all the way up. These are called sun salutation. Well, no, there's moon salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Surprise, someone hasn't been in it. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Practice the arms. Press the hips forward. Lean back just a little bit. Now we're compressing into the lumbar spine. I want you to lift the chest up towards the ceiling. We'll bring the curvature up into the rib cage. Inhale, come all the way up, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Take the right foot back for a long lunge. Followed by the left foot, or high plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, knees down. Chest down. Roll onto the belly and untuck the toes. Drop the elbows. On your inhale, use the core only, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. In the back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift one more time. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Inhale, press up the tabletop. Then exhale, press the hips high for downward facing dog. Step off the feet. Hands on assist. Good. Look between the hands, maybe step all the way to the top of that, so forward fold. Bring the hands to the elbows for ragdoll. Let the head drop. And straighten one leg at a time, just rotations with the hip. Move the hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, more fold. Inhale, through. Exhale, fold. Let the hands take the left and back. Followed by the right. Highlight. You can go through the regular ones where we drop the knee, go into the belly, or you can go through chaturanga. Drop the full plank, elbows next to rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, balance. Good side, middle out. Take the knees wide. Sit towards the heels, reach the arms as far upward as you can. Edges to the mat, so create a big V with the arms. Forehead on the mat, roll the forehead left and right. Even out. Second hands. Hips. Inhale back to center. Walk the hands back underneath with the hips back down, tabletop. Bring the knees close together. Stomach up, and so we create a slight micro arch for that. On forward. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, and lift the chest. Cow pose. Exhale, drop the tailbone around the back and let the head drop. Press into the shins. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, balance. Two more cycles on your own pace, matching with your breath. Take any other movement that feels good for you. Tucking the toes, sitting towards the heels, and stretch out the bottom of the knees. Be looking over each shoulder, into the neck. Next exhale, tuck the toes, and press the hips high, downward facing dog. The knees, look between the hands, and maybe step all the way to the top of that to forward fold. Fold. And all the way up each side. Go back down if you like. Let's the hips forward. Inhale upright. Exhale forward fold. We're gonna reach out and grab our blocks and bring it to the mat. Block touching in. Choosing the mid-level for the block. Ready, we're gonna send our right foot for a long lunge. Balance in the chin. Now straighten the left knee, press the hips back, and let the head drop. Exhale, come forward, bend the knee, and lift up the chest. Inhale, straighten. So come forward and straighten. Exhale, come forward and blocks aside. Bring the right palm to the center of the mat, spread the fingers wide. Inhale, twist open to the left, reach it high. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, spin open. Exhale, back to center. Find balance in just the feet. Inhale, rise up the torso, high lunge. So for both of us are off balance, let's do one. Let's practice. I'm off balance. Inhale, open up in the warrior two. Spin that back foot to a 90-degree angle. Press into the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, straighten the left knee, bring the palms overhead to touch. So back in the warrior two. Maybe block the front toes out a little bit on your stride. Inhale, straighten. Inhale, straight. So side inhale, flip the left arm. Exhale, reach down the back leg, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bring the torso forward, elbow the knee. Then bring the top hand overhead. We're going to create one long line, back foot, and top hand. Inhale, the torso upright, warrior two. Exhale, curl the hands down, bring the front foot, lift the back heel. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, go through your chaturanga series on the machine, downward facing dog. Exhale, the top hand. Inhale. The hands and knees all the way to the top of the mat, so forward fold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, all the way up, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Trying to go blocks, bring back to the hands. Now extend our left back. Because this back, head drop. Exhale, forward, and the medium. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, come forward and lift. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward, bend the knee, chest. So blocks aside. Left palm to the center of that and spread the fingers wide. Inhale, open up to the right. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale, open, twist. Exhale, back. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, back. Right, balance, just feet. Inhale, bring the torso upright. By lunge. The side might be different, that's okay. So that's what you for. Inhale, open up in the warrior two. Outer edge of the back foot. Inhale, straighten the right knee, palms overhead touch. Exhale, bend back to the warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, relax. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Side, inhale, flip the right palm. Exhale, exalted warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side ankle. Forward, hand over to good. Try to spin the chest open towards the ceiling. Warrior two. Exhale, curl the hands down, bring the front foot, lift back heel. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Roll over the toes, inhale, press up. Facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale, down, facing dog. Settle down. Between the hands, make your way always as up and back. after that. And come all the way in. Relax the fingers, point the index finger for polyneuria. Bring the toes and the heels to touch. Step in. Elevate. Exhale. To the left, twist the right hip. Place the hands, drop them on the side. Take the feet back out to the distance apart. Just close. Take a drink if you like. To the left. A little bit of balance by lifting up the right foot. Get a 90-degree angle with the hip, knee, and ankle. Right now, just focus on the balance. It's okay to use walls, boards. Focus on something that's not moving, probably not moving. Also, use the big toe. Press it into the mat, and that sometimes helps. Here, we're going to open up the hip. You can have a counterbalance with the left hand if you like. Toes. Fold the foot to the calf, or the inner thigh, or you can kickstand it, the toe on the ground. Not the knee. Have that with those two surfaces together. Press your hips forward. Lift up the chest, look at crown of the head goes towards the ceiling. Some variation here. Heart center. Playful and keep the eyes closed or gently. Fall out, just laugh about it because we're just practicing, nothing serious. Eyes open, bring right knee forward, extend out the leg, and 3 micro dips into the standing knee. Easy. Round to the right foot. Lifting up the left. Opposite. All the intrinsic muscles are ankles. Yeah, you get counterbalance on the right hand side. Find tree pose on this side. Together, hips forward, probably with pause. I'm going to do something different. I'll take our arms out parallel in front of us. Up of the forearms. Switching the palms, face each other. Fingers. Head into the arms. Press the forefinger to thumb. Exhale. Close my eyes on the other side, try here as well. It's just as much. Eyes open. Left leg forward, extend out the leg. 30 microdips in the standing. 4. I still do it. Check it out. Put the feet wide. Wearing socks on tape. Or feet are slippery on the floor. You also turn sideways on the mat. Grab the toes out. Heels in. Lower back for supports. Forward, feet back. Let it pull the shoulders and the elbows close together. Find the chest towards the ceiling. First upright. Toes and heels out. Stop. Stomp to the floor, trying to reach the floor. Eight shoulders, we're stacking the joints. Spread the fingers wide, the head drop. Before stretching the head, pencils. I mean, the walk feet out wider. That's the outer edge of the knees. Stay here. We'll rotate your palms, point the fingers behind you. Eye the elbow over. Walk the hands between the feet. Bring the forehead closer to the mat. Bring the shoulders forward. Walk out wider stance. Walk the feet back into where they were with one feet. Then the right knee, sink the hips down to the right foot side lunge. Leg, we're going to rotate the toes towards the ceiling. Get into the adductor muscle, mid body. It's much more flexible than my Air Force people. Pedals in the class, and you can't move it off. And press into your right and lift the hips up the center, walk the hands across the mat. Sink it down to the left. So it's on the sink leg or rotate towards the ceiling. Lower the hips as far as you want. Next grill touch the floor. Shoulders. Center back up on the mat. Find our spotted frog or Vinyasa pose. Feet are on the edge of the mat at a 45-degree angle. Palms to center. Press your elbows into your inner knee. As you do that, lift your shoulders up, straighten the back, lower lumbar spine. It's the whole purpose of this pose. Inhale the left side open, twist. So come back to center. Switch sides. Left palm down, right side twist open. Come down for a seat. Knees on the floor. Grab the front of the knees. Lean back. Get to a comfortable position. I'm going to lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Try to get the spine long. Okay, the feet come off the floor. Find a balance on the legs. Rock the hands. Inhale, stand on the right leg. Exhale back down. Exhale back down. Inhale, hanging both. Exhale, feet on the floor. Rock the knees left and right, release from the hips. Same position, but this time we're going to do two peace fingers. Just going to wrap them around the big toe. Walk the heels back. Might just you start to float. You keep that pull and lift up the chest. Off the great pose. If you ever do family photos, extend out the legs. Lift up the chest. Show no blocks behind you. Decide to rock and roll. Let's stay at the top. Ground. And not both legs long. My socks all weird. Then both palms down inside the hips, spread the fingers wide. Press into the palms and try to lift the hips off the ground. Straight arms. Tap those. Try to pull your toes back towards your chin. Exhale, relax, lower back down. Inhale, the hands overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, come forward and grab onto your toes or your shins. Once you get a grip, you'll lift up your chin and try to pull your shoulders back for a straight spine. Try to inhale, try to lengthen. Time to exhale, try to relax a little more, maybe bend in the elbows, bring the chin closer to the hands. Elbow the spine. Hands come behind us. Bend the knees, feet on the floor. Inhale, lift up the hips, reverse tabletop. Up to the shoulder blades close together. We're only here for about 5 minutes, just get comfortable. So, hips down. Extend out the legs. Much is left. Inhale the hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Passive fold this time. So hands on the floor. Don't pull on anything. Let gravity do all the work. Completely relax. For an intention. Inhale, roll up the spine. Hands behind us. The knees. Now lift up the hips. Hopefully this time a little bit easier. It's actually one of the most difficult postures for newer yogi. Back to right. One last pose for our Vinyasa. Bring the soles of the feet together. Press them out far away. We're gonna make a guess of how far we can make our forehead to our roots. For this, we can use blocks to support the head. Maybe it's 1 block, maybe it's 2 blocks. You're just gonna round over and place that forehead on. Maybe your face makes it all the way down to your feet. Wherever you're at, that's okay. Want to support the head so you're not straining the back of the neck. Bring your feet to your hips. Try to relax the hips. Drop the knees. If you're holding onto your feet, so the acupressure point on the top of your foot, that's in between the groove of the big toe and the middle toe. I'll walk it up about half an inch, pressing there. That works with anxiety and also works with anger. At that angry point, angry moments, where you can go. It's not where you're driving. Good health. Next thing you know, I slowly roll up the spine. Release the hand, releasing the feet. Then use your hands and bring the knees up to center. One final time, lock the knees left and right. Now we're preparing for our yin class. If you have a sweater or a hoodie or socks you want to put on, might be a little bit chiller than the vinyasa. Body might get a little bit colder. So find your comfort. Our first pose. I have our bolster down the middle. Type the knees wide on that. Sit towards the heel. Pull that bolster in close. We're going to lean forward onto the bolster. And you're either going to take your right cheek to the mat or your left. You can also switch it during the pose. You're going to relax on the bolster. In class, each pose we hold for 3 minutes. And sometimes those poses can get aggravating. It can be hard to stay in. Make sure that there's no burning sensation or nerve ache. Poses. Pull that, come out of it, and try to resettle back in. If it continues, just wave at me and I'll find an alternative pose that will do the same thing for you. Same poses. Just on your breath, deep inhales and exhales. And it's different than Vinyasa. In Vinyasa, we practice on balance and strength. Also flex or stretch out the muscles. And Yin, we're focusing on connective tissue and joints. So also trying to stretch out the tissue that wraps around the muscle. It's called fascia. You don't stretch these areas, become stiff. You just tell your friends you can't be better because you can't. It's also difficult for most people because our mind wants to be busy. I'm asking a lot of you to just sit still. Notice your mind and start to plan tomorrow. Think about what happened yesterday. And out in the sky. It's your moments. Start putting the hips up. Move the bolster off the mat. Bring the knees closer together. And I want you to stretch out all the joints that we just compressed. So the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Just any movement feels good for you. Extend the legs back to open up that knee. And this is where the magic happens. Spent 3 minutes compressing those joints. Now we're creating a flushing energy, oxygen and blood to the joints. Expose. Have the bolster down the middle. This time I prefer to have it on its side so it stands a little bit taller. We're going to set up 2 blocks each side of it for the elbows. And have the 3rd block accessible up front. Yeah, that's that. We're going to bring our left foot forward and the hands on the block. Extend our right foot back as far as we can. We're going to try to drop the hips down to a comfortable level. It's supposed to be tucked or untucked. We'll not get a long stride. Inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, across the elbows, maybe resting the torso on the bolster. Knee on the floor. If you need Patty, let me know and I can help find something. Knees comfortable. We're going to use this 3rd block to rest the forehead. 3rd block is very important because 3 minutes is a long time to hold your head up in this pose. Relax as much as you can. Your left knee can lean out to the side. If it does, I want you to lift up the toes on the front of the hips. That activates equality. Or you can also lower the burn all the way down to the bolster. It's more comfortable. That's the hips. The next pose, we're gonna sink our hips down in the same position. You might want to scoot your forward on your mat. Go off the back of it. So our right knee is bent. We want to sit to the side of our right heel. The left leg is extended forward. First off, I want you to notice how your right knee feels in this position. Aches at all, or just doesn't feel good, stay upright. But if it doesn't feel good, we'll lift up and actually sit on the block or maybe the bolster. That's where I want you to stay. It's not on the damage technique. But if you're on the ground, the knees feeling okay, it's grounded. Take your bolster behind us. Just roll back onto the bolster. What I don't want to see is for the split knee to be lifted off the ground or you in pain. Choose where your body wants you to be on that. Block cross-face, like stay upright. This is good for us. We're getting a good stretch back quad. Like grab blocks, bolster, just back into your elbows. I might need you a little bit more. Slow, bring the torso up, right? And your left knee foot on the floor. We're gonna use our hands and lift up the hips, come back to the tabletop. Might feel really good to extend your right foot back since it was compressed for so long. Tuck the toes and try to open up that. Take other movements to any other stiff joints, maybe even fire hand rotation. Hips, lifting up the knee, creating circles. Let's bring the movement back into those joints. Next goes on use 3 blocks. Post-its. And from tabletop, bring our left knee to the center of the mat. And the right knee is go behind the left across the legs, taking it wide. Press back and find a seat on the floor. People in my class, this isn't anything, but okay, everybody's good. Bring 2 blocks that are mid-level. Right, this is for the elbows. Our blocks for the forehead. The right is going to lean forward, elbows on the low blocks, forehead on the top. Time your forehead's on the block for your roll of left and right. I'll tell you that this pose is in the top 10 of my favorite poses. It's how beneficial. You might notice that sensation on both sides of the hip. That's your sciatic nerve. It's aggravated. You'll sit at the desk all week. Pressing all organs of the hip. It's for the digestive system. Here's when you try to pull shoulder blades down the back. And then now roll the side. Set all the blocks aside. Lean back into the hands, unwind the feet on the floor. Strike the knees left and right. Press the legs, roll over the feet. Tabletop, we're going to set up for our next pose. Just dragging on the sides. We're going to have our roll through down the middle, on its side, higher. 2 blocks up front, elbows, third block, which will be for the forehead. This time we're bringing our right foot forward. Blocks, extend our left leg as far back as we can to lower the hips down to a comfortable level. So just inside for our front. Now this knee goes up here just a little bit. And now lift up the chest. Exhale, lower down to the elbows. Finding the head support, either block or just going down to the bolster. This side might be different. I don't want you to compare. Just spend 3 minutes relaxing on the opposite sides. Just side to side. Feel the right lean out, try to lift up the toes on the forward foot. Once you're back, you do the same pose. You have had faith. And that pose, we're working 6 different meridians in the body, or nerve centers, or chakras. It's the digestive system and the gallbladder. Ups, press back. Forward, back one off the back of the mat. Left knee is going to be bent. Likes to be to the bottom. Just think how this left knee is touchable, also grounded on the floor. It's not those things that just sit right. Maybe lift up and sit on something. It's okay, and it's grounded. Barrel bolster, take it behind this head parallel. Roll back with the bolster. Right, you can also use the bolster blocks. Just looking at the elbows. Stretch. It's time. Past the next 3 minutes. Do something we don't usually do in yoga class. That's face yoga. Just relax. It's closed. Gaze towards your forehead. The eyebrows. Relax the eyebrows. Bring your gaze down to the chin. It's back to center. Relax. Eyelids closed. Take your gaze to the left ear. To the right ear. Back to center. Let up the eyes. Eyelids closed. Take your gaze to the left ear. Go in a counterclockwise direction around the face. Back to center, middle of eyes. Stretch out the jaw. Extend your tongue out of the mouth. Try to touch the nose. Tongue back into the mouth. Jaw relax. Stretch up the mouth. Stretch up the eyes. Stretch up the whole face. Deep inhale. Relax the face. All these things to do, strengthen yourself when you're in different postures. It's that pressure of the shoulder. Leg, spread the toes, try to get your yogi fit. Press the elbows, bring the torso upright. Strut right hip, the right knee foot on the floor. Use our hands and lift up the hips. Pull back forward to the tabletop. Really good this time to extend our left foot back. Toes tucked, just kind of open up that knee. Know that it feels good. All right, rotations of the hip. Up. Bring our right knee to the center of the mat. Left knee's gonna go behind it. Wide across the legs. Press it back and find that feet. Quads, thighs, the elbows. Four knees, elbows, forehead off the block. Hands unwind the feet on the floor. Walking our knees left and right. Class. I grab just our mat, that's all we need, unless you want to blanket. So we're going to pull the head of the mat up against the wall. One about 2 to 3 feet between you and anything else, anybody else. Probably this wall we can you guys. I'll put them on this wall for the inspiration. Want the head of the mat or the foot of the mat just flush up against the wall. So there, we'll sit down with our left hip touching the wall. And in one motion, we're going to roll down onto our backs, onto the mat. So we're spinning and taking our feet up the wall. And I want you to try to get your sit bones as close to the wall as you can. First thing I want you to notice here is the lower spine just decompressing. Hopefully it feels good. The shoulders relax. And the second thing I want you to notice is the calmness that kind of comes over you in this pose, where you feel completely secure by the grounding element of the floor. It's one of the best postures for lowering blood pressure and calming anxiety. It's also super accessible. All you need is a floor and a wall. So I recommended to my mom when she was going through high blood pressure spikes with her doctor. Go through about 4 different variations of legs up the wall. At the end, you'll choose your favorite and stay in that for 2 minutes for our final picture. You'll take deep inhales, exhale. Pull back, relax. Shoulder. Try the second variation. We're just taking both feet out to the side and split. Finding your comfort level. This is going to work the adductor muscles on the inner thigh. If it becomes too much, you can use your hands as support. Over the thighs. After about 30 seconds, you might notice your heels edging down the wall, the gravity further than you thought was possible. After practicing this pose for a while, you might end up with both feet on the floor, standing. You have the option to stay right here, or you can try the third variation. It's called butterfly, just bringing the soles of the feet together, knees wide. And letting the heels drop as low as they will. For this, we have a mudra with the hands that I highly recommend. That's placed in the right palm on top of the navel, and the left palm on top of the solar plexus, so just above. Left palm is like right above the right. The reason I highly recommend this is it's kind of a self-gratitude or self-love mudra. You might notice how the ribcage expand out. Notice the change of the hip structure in this pose versus the previous two. It's almost like a low squat. Also relax your hand by the side, that's more comfortable. You have the option to stay here. We can try the fourth variation. That'll be bringing the knees to center and bringing the knees towards the chest. You can either grab the thighs or the feet for happy baby. Grab the feet, you'll try to pull the ankles vertical over the knees. Grab the thighs, just grab underneath the knees. After you get your grip, relax the shoulders. Try to drop the tailbone. Try to get your whole back onto the floor. Ready. I want for you to choose one of those four variations. Go to that posture. We're going to be here for 2 minutes. Closing up the wall again. Squeeze the knees to the chest. Bring the tops of the knees. Just rock left and right. Massage out the lower back. And roll into our right side. Left nostril towards the ceiling. Rest in your head. on the lower arm. Might have to scooch on the wall a little bit. Sinuses are clear. You can also close off your bottom nostril, your top hand, and just breathe in and out of the left nostril. This will energize a calmer energy. It's called your inner energy. Just go through about 3 cycles, then release the nostril. It's also one of the best postures for giving yourself grace and gratitude for showing up and doing the work. Back to your natural breath. I close the practice in this posture. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings find peace, love, and joy in this life, and may we contribute to that. Namaste. There's absolutely no hurry to get up. Take your time.